here chilling, doing the stream. So since everybody, I keep forgetting that it's Friday, not Saturday. For some reason, I'm thinking it's Friday, but it's Saturday, but it's Friday. So all right, today we got the weigh in for the Charlo brothers. For the 2-for-1 pay-per-view. So that's cool. Like I already didn't gave my prediction who I think is gonna win this fight, but expect the unexpected because who knows? Who knows what could happen in this fight? That's just real talk. But for what it's worth, I'm gonna tune in. I don't know if you can go to a bar and watch this fight. If not, you know what I have to do, and I'll do it. I'll do it. So I can't say what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna watch the fight, because y'all know what time it is. But I will be watching that fight one way or another. But they had this thing in Vegas about bars and stuff showing pay-per-views and stuff. I don't know if it's for a fight that's out of Vegas, but if they have like a fight in Vegas, they do not allow bars to show. What's up? They have a fight in Vegas. They don't allow bars to like show the fights. What's up? What's up, LB? Hey, LB, you got an email because we could go live because I want to talk about the Lakers, man. So if you got an email, send it to me and I'll send you a link and I'll see can yeah, they fight this weekend. Yep, they fight this weekend. Yeah, they fight this weekend. So it's a double hitter. It start at 4:30. Um well, if you in the West Coast where I'm at, I'm in the West Coast. So it start at 4:30. If you in the Midwest, it start at around 6:30, and if you in the East, it start around 7. Okay. Get that in there. But yeah, $74, that is a little pricey based off the current times. I was thinking they should have tried to I think $60 would have been a little bit better. But hey, I don't make the prices. So you know what your other option is. so so you know what your other option is if you don't want to pay for it. But you know, well, Tevin, you know what your other option is if you don't want to pay 74. I can't tell you. I can't say that word because they be those YouTube got them censors now that like detect certain words you say. I'll say it rhyme with ream. So so I gotta use certain dialogue. I gotta I gotta use certain dialogue. So so I don't get in trouble. so I I So, I gotta be cool. So. But yeah. But yeah, that's if you don't want to pay the $74, that's your other option. And you know, when this stream is over, go to the description box and I'll put how you can watch the fight. But I'm gonna have to take it down though. So I'm gonna have to take it down. So, but yeah, I'll keep it up there for a little while though. But yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. Um, like I said before, the first fight with Jamal and Derbianchenko, that's just gonna be an interesting fight. You know, one person told me that I was hanging out with told me that is Jamal prepared for like fighting a European like style. Did he do any sparring to prep him for this type of fight? So I don't know. Okay, I got it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the description box how you can watch it. It's pretty easy. Like I said, you gotta watch you gotta watch certain dialogue that you use on here because like I said, YouTube got them censors that detect certain words and stuff, and then they start like harassing your channel. So but but yeah, I'm a like the Derby and Chaco fight gonna be interesting because people are wondering have Jam- Jamal prepared for this type of style, like a Eastern European style. I mean, to be honest with you, we all know that Eastern European fighters don't like to fight on the inside for the most part. They like to have range and they like to try to work the jab. They don't like for you to like fight them on the inside. And history has shown that Eastern European fighters such as Derbyachenko don't like for you to fight them on the inside. But at the end of the day, this gonna be a good fight because they ain't gonna be too much backing up. Because we already know that Jamal is gonna come straight to Derbyachenko and he gonna want to try to, he gonna try to basically get off his offense because that's basically what he Jamal is like. I ain't gonna say he the most technically sound fighter. He more of a brawler than he is a boxer. But that's good because it works for him. And he got solid counter punching abilities. He's not a dude that's gonna reset in exchanges. He basically is gonna stand right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna stand right in front of you and try to see can he get his shots off first. So it's gonna present what's up. So it's gonna be opportunity for Derby and Chaco as well as it's gonna be opportunity for Jamal. Where Jamel he boxes a little more as far as fundamentally skilled. Jamel is more of a boxer puncher than his brother is. Where Jamal is just a dude. He like, hey, if you stand in front of him and he could get off shots and he like to walk you down, he don't mind exchanging with you. That's why I don't understand for the life of me why Triple G didn't want to fight Jamal Chalo, and that's like an ideal opponent for Triple G because Triple G, I thought Triple G liked dudes that stand in front of him. And it's not like Jamal was gonna go anywhere. He's willing to exchange with Triple G. But we all know that Triple G was a fraud and he didn't want to fight. we already knew. Well, most of us knew from the gate that Triple G was a fraud. So I mean, I did. I told people for years about Triple G that Triple G was a fraud, and that when he was, when he was at his peak, when he was like the man at 160, it was because it wasn't nobody there. And then when he had started to fight better competition, he had a life and death fight with Daniel Jacobs, and then he had two life and death fights with Canelo. And those three fights, you could have made an argument that he lost all of them. And who has he fought since Canelo? A bunch of nobodies. But as usual, he continued to get a free pass from the media, but we already know why that is, because he got that complexion protection. You know, he's the Eastern European fighter, even though he's not technically white, because he's actually you can make an argument that Triple G is Asian because his mother is Asian. So you can make it. So I'm just keeping it 100. So now that that's been established, okay. So now let me get to let me get to basketball right quick, and then I'm gonna get to the NFL, and then I'm gonna go back to boxing. Okay. So now the Lakers is up 3-1. Now let's see, will history repeat itself and Denver become the first team to go to the finals by coming back from three straight 3-1 deficits? I don't think that's going to happen. I think that the Lakers know what's at stake, and I think for the most part they know that they cannot afford to blow this series because LeBron's legacy is on the line. They know they can't fuck this up. Yeah, so I think that the Lakers gonna have a sense of urgency, but I thought the Clippers would have a sense of urgency, and I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought the Clippers was gonna finish them off, and then the Clippers just ended. Well, then again, it was because Paul George, uh, tried to hide behind Kawhi, and I think Kawhi got tired of like carrying them. I think he was like, man, could this dude do something? Because Paul George was damn near basically useless in that series. And everything, well, that's a good sign. Yeah, I asked somebody to put in LeBron's numbers in closeout games. But I did see something, LB, that showed me LeBron is getting long in the tooth. LeBron is really getting long in the tooth, and I think LeBron James is like really holding himself together to try to get through this series. I think LeBron James knows that he needs to get this done. I think he knows that he needs to win. I think if LeBron James don't win this NBA championship, I think he won't ever win again. I'm being brutally honest. I think if they don't win this year, it's really going to be difficult for him to win next year. And to be honest with you, the Miami Heat is going to be a difficult task for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think matchup wise, I think it's going to be some difficulties. Well, Craig, you better hope so. This is no, I'm being honest. I'm not no LeBron hater. I'm not no LeBron apologist neither. I'm gonna tell you, this is just real talk. This is his chance. He don't have to worry about the Clippers. This is it. If he don't win in this bubble shit, it's when I say it's gonna be next to impossible for him to win next year. It's just gonna be too tough. I've been saying for years that LeBron James need to. You would think in 17 seasons LeBron James would have got accustomed to not having to always play with the ball. We've already seen LeBron James can play without the ball. I've been saying this for the longest that they need to let Rondo handle the ball. See, this is why I don't like the Michael Jordan comparisons, because until Phil Jackson got there, Michael Jordan was used to always handling the ball. Kind of Michael Jordan was kind of like a point guard his first couple of seasons because he used to handle the ball a lot. And then when Phil Jackson got there, he didn't have to he learned to play without the ball and be able to get shots set up for him. And that's what I think LeBron James need to do. Let Rondo handle the ball so you basically patrol the perimeter so you could have an opportunity, to shoot shots instead of always like sitting up there having to bring the ball all the way up the court and try to set everybody else up. This is the time where LeBron James needs to try to be a scorer. And this is why people don't respect him to a certain degree, because at the end of the day, then he tries to hide behind, AD. And then if something go wrong, then it'll be like, okay, well, I was getting him the ball and he just didn't make he does that all the time. And this is why people get pissed off at LeBron. He need to be like, you know what I'm saying? You bring the ball up and set up shots for me. Put me in a position to where I can make shots. And that's what, for real. That's all I'm saying. Put them in a position to where Rondo runs the offense, orchestrates the offense. And see, like I said, that's one of the problems that a lot of people have with LeBron, because LeBron would try to hide behind that point guard shit for most of the time, when he should have been like, you know what I'm saying, when he should have been trying to be a guy that would try to stay on the perimeter and have shots set up for him, or put in a position to where, to where he could just score. And he's already proven that he could score, because if his numbers say he could score, because technically he's number 3 in all-time scoring. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? But they better not, I'm just keeping it 100. They better not blow it. They better not blow it. Oh, now here's the thing though. This is real talk. Now, as you can see, this stream is working perfectly in this hotel room. Well, him guarding Jamal Murray. Well, hey, you supposed to be the GOAT, man. One thing about Michael Jordan, I will say this much. What's up? One thing I can say about Michael Jordan wasn't scared to guard the best player. And that always have seemed to be this thing with LeBron, because like LeBron sometimes didn't want to guard the best player, where Michael Jordan would welcome trying to play. Michael Jordan, I give him credit. Michael Jordan would try to guard a center if he think he could pull it off. That's why a lot of people think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Michael Jordan didn't care. He would try to, if the best player on the team was a center, he would try to guard him. He would take a temporary assignment of guarding him. Well, everything is in LeBron James' favor. Everything is in LeBron James' favor. All he got to do is get past Denver, and then he got 4 more to go versus the Miami Heat. Now, I think the NBA would have rather it been the Celtics versus the Lakers, but at the end of the day, LeBron still got a storyline, because at the end of the day, it's always about LeBron anyway. It's always about LeBron. It's always about LeBron and who he playing. Whether it's help the NBA or hurt the NBA, it's all about who LeBron plays against. And the Miami Heat, due to the matchups, that's gonna be a tough. That's gonna be a tough series. I think KD. I think KD proved, based off what he did in the finals, that you could make an argument that KD was the best player in the league. I know KD was the best player in the league against LeBron in the finals, but yeah, um, they got a storyline: LeBron versus his old team. Then you got on the flip side for the Miami Heat, Jimmy Jimmy Butler, the underrated superstar, basically trying to attempt to win his first NBA championship. So they got a good storyline. And you got to wonder, if Jimmy Butler get hot, is they going to put LeBron on him? Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. If LeBron pulls this off, that's true. He would have took three teams to the NBA finals and won three chips. And if he gonna be the finals MVP. He gonna be LeBron gonna be the finals MVP if he averaged 10 points a game and Anthony Davis averaged like 30, because they gonna say, well, LeBron's decision making and him being able to get the ball. So one thing about when you play alongside LeBron, you ain't gonna be no finals MVP. So um so I hope Anthony Davis is prepared for this, because it don't matter what he do. He not gonna be the finals MVP. Yeah, I don't think Jimmy Butler is gonna spend. I don't think he gonna spend most of the series like guarding LeBron. I think what they like you said. I think they gonna throw some bodies at LeBron. I think they gonna give him some different looks, because at the end of the day, they gonna really heavily rely on Jimmy Butler trying to score. And Jimmy Butler is a damn good defender, but I don't think they want to tear Jimmy Butler down like trying to score and guard LeBron at the same time. And it probably will be vice versa too. And we all know LeBron is going to be like, well, you don't have to guard Jimmy Butler. Okay, cool. So LeBron going to be like, yeah, cool. That's exactly. AB Jimmy is going to be dependent upon his teammates score. Like, he got a squad, but they going to need Jimmy to put up some numbers. Jimmy is going to have to average at least 27 a game in this series. I just think they going to give LeBron some different looks. Oh, I'm gonna break down that series. I'm gonna give y'all a whole like a whole profile, a whole video on the team breaking down that series. Real talk. Cause we might as well just face the fact that it is gonna more than likely be the Heat and the Lakers in the finals. I think I think what they want to do. I don't think, like, right now, AD just been he's been really good. Like, I don't want to use that word unstoppable, but I'll just put it to you this way: he did played exceptionally well. I can say this much: it's gonna be opportunity for Harold to hit those threes because the Lakers don't defend the three that good. So I will say opportunity is gonna present itself. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this shit. Real talk. I'm looking when I say I'm looking forward to this shit, I'm looking forward to this shit. So all right. So let me move on right quick. All right. Monday night football. Hey, what's up, Brandon? All right, y'all. Monday night football. They got the big game. I'm gonna be on my way home, so I'm not gonna even be able. Like, I'm gonna be at the airport, but I'll be able to watch the game. Like, at least review the game on my phone. Probably by the time I get, because I'm gonna be leaving Vegas like around six. So I'm supposed to step into Oakland around like 7. If I'm not, like, that's if the airplane land on time. So probably the game will be probably close to ended, but I'll just watch it on my phone because you can watch the whole game like in an hour, like in like 13 minutes. But but y'all finally got the y'all might have a preview of the AFC Championship, the Baltimore Ravens versus the Chiefs, the Super Bowl defeated Chiefs. Yeah, and I'm gonna go this route too. I'm gonna say this shit too. I don't care who get mad. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know I'm joking. All right, you gonna have Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson. So you gonna have the light skinned quarterback versus the dark skinned quarterback. So y'all know and y'all know I'm joking. But this gonna be a hell of a game. Y'all call y'all bookies. Or then again, don't call your bookies because I don't know who gonna win this game. But if I was a gambling man, if I if I was a gambling man, I'm looking at the Ravens defense versus versus their offense. I might go with the Ravens in this game. I'm going with Lamar. I'm going with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Because I picked the Ravens to win the Super Bowl, Wood. I picked the Ravens. I said it would be the San Francisco 49ers, but then again, it may be. Can I change my mind and say it may be the Seahawks versus the Ravens in the Super Bowl? Can I change my mind since we only in week 3? Yeah, Wood, I know you from Baltimore. I know you from B-more, man. But I'm gonna do it. I'm picking. I'm. But this may be a shootout. Like, both of these quarterbacks can run, and Lamar. If you look at Lamar Jackson, he really did improved. He did made some improvement from last year alone. As you can see, they put him in the shotgun, and they put him in the shotgun, and then he had vision of the field, and he could throw, and he can run, and he got a quick release. Oh, so you torn, Brandon? You torn, huh? Yeah, man. It's gonna be a hell of a game, but I might have to go. I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think this game could come down to a field goal or a touchdown. But I'm like I said, I picked the Ravens to win the Super Bowl, and I'm probably going with them to win this game, man. I Yeah. Oh, for real? Yeah. Yeah. So you got Seattle or man, I'm gonna tell you something. That would be my dream, man, to see the Ravens versus Seattle, like where you got two black quarterbacks versus each other in the Super Bowl. Man, that'll be lit. I mean, LV, you kind of like is. I'm looking at how, like I said, man, you looking at Patrick Mahomes, you looking at Lamar Jackson. These is the two past. These is the last two MVPs. Lamar Jackson was the league MVP last year. Then the year before that, it was Patrick Mahomes. But the Ravens do a good job of stopping the run, and they could put pressure on Patrick Mahomes at times. But Patrick Mahomes, when need be, he can break. I mean, he can break loose. But like I said, this might be a game for the ages. And but it's funny. This is the game you wanted to see like later on in the AFC Championship because this, like I said, this could be a preview of the AFC Championship. But like I said before, Lamar Jackson, like he's special and Patrick Mahomes special. But I think this is Lamar's time. I think this is year. And he got, even though the last game they made it a little bit rough on him. He got sacked like four times, but he still balled out. But yeah, this game is gonna be off the hook. But like I said, I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens though to win by a last minute like field goal. But I think it's gonna be like a shootout. I think the first quarter or the first quarter it may like start off a little slow. You might have a couple of field goals, but then all of a sudden it's just gonna turn up. And this game gonna have probably high ratings. So yeah, yeah, that's gonna be a game. Oh yeah, they love Patrick Mahomes. They love that guy. But you know why I mess with Lamar, right? You know what I'm saying? Lamar, man, I'm telling you. After they said that, after dude said that racist shit about, I was like, man, come on, man. Talking about the reason why defenses have a difficult time, like trying to stop Lamar from running, and or they can't tell whether he throwing the ball is because of his skin. So they basically were saying he was so black the ball matched with his skin. I was like, man, if you don't, I, I was like, I was, I was like, I was like, and I heard dude say that was like the most racist shit I ever heard in my life. That was like, oh, it's because of his skin. And why? I was, I was like, the dude just really say that shit. I was like, the dude. I was like, the dude really just say that, and I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, man, all right, y'all. I gotta recharge the phone, so your boy will be back, man. Thanks to everybody listening to the stream, but I'll be back more than likely if I'm up for it. I'm out.